Okay, we're down at the Smoky Mountain Nationals with Dennis Sheilds from Crossville, Tennessee.
Yep.
Gonna ask him about old Smoky here. So Dennis, what can you tell me about the truck?
Well, the truck was originally bought by my father in 1970 from the original owner. It has been in Cumberland County since 1950.
Wow.
So it lived its whole life in my hometown. And he bought it for the total sum of $275, and he got 4 spare tires with it. So a pretty sweet deal. And he used it for many years around the house, hauling anything and everything. He reason he bought the truck was he was building a deck on the back of the house, and he needed something to haul the lumber in. So he bought old Smoky here. And it sat outside for many, many years after they got more recent, more current transportation right there. And it was pretty neglected for a while. In fact, it sat outside up until the late 90s from 1950. So it was quite rusty. Ended up really, the bottom half, or the bottom foot of the cab was essentially replaced all the way around. I cut it right under the vent right here because I wanted to retain that vent, and there was no cab mounts left on the truck. The whole, like I said, the whole bottom of the cab has essentially been replaced, but it had to be that cab because, without that cab, to me, it's not the same truck.
Oh, so, absolutely.
My dad wanted to find a replacement cab, and I said, no way, it's got to be that cab, it's got to be that patina, because this is the way it looked when I was a kid, when I learned to drive.
That's awesome.
It. And he wanted he's kind of a shiny paint and mag wheels guy, But I said, absolutely no, I'm not building the truck if we paint it. So he was retiring, and he approached me about building the truck. I've built several trucks. And he wanted a toy. And he's never really built a truck, car, or anything. But he has he has a passion for them, just like a lot of people do. I had built several, so he approached me about building it, and I said, I'll build it under one condition, and that's that we keep the patina on it.
Awesome.
And about a dozen, well, actually, it's been about 14 years ago when we started on the truck.
Wow.
The patina craze was just really starting to take hold.
Ahead of its time.
And he didn't exactly understand what I wanted to do with the truck, but after we got it on the road, he wouldn't change a thing about it, because people bug him all the time. Anywhere he drives somewhere, somebody wants to know about the truck. So
everyone recognizes it, that's for sure.
Yeah, so it was my son, myself, and my dad that built the truck. My dad didn't have a lot of technical experience with trucks, but I always give him tasks to do. I let him do a lot of the sanding and wire wheeling under the frame and stuff, and he painted the whole frame by hand with a paintbrush.
What frame are you using?
It's an original frame. Actually, the frame was rusted in two right back behind the cab.
Oh, wow.
So I had to find another original frame. I took the best of both frames right there, put them together, and I wanted it on the original frame because this truck, like I said, I wanted to retain as much of the original stuff as I could. I could have put it on an S10 frame, but again, I wanted something, a little more original than that as far as the suspension and everything goes.
Well, that's cool.
Undercarriage. We put the bear claw latches in it, and this floor, like I said, was gone, actually. The door post was rusted totally away from the sill plate. The sill plate was gone. This door would drop 2 inches when you opened it.
No magic blanket on the floor of this one.
No, it's just rubber mats and just bare bones, basic, just a basic truck. I just wanted to build him something reliable that he could drive around. Cool. And I told him, I said, we'll build you something that you can take to the hardware store and pick up some lumber and take it to the cruise in on the way home.
That's cool.
So we just picked a basic power plant. It's a 350 turbo. It's crate engine.
Cadillac air cleaner.
Yeah, Cadillac air cleaner. And like I said, 350 turbo. It's Mustang 2 front suspension, low car shifter. I did it steering column, just basic street rod stuff.
Nice and clean.
Yep. So
Thank you, Dennis.
You're welcome.
We see you everywhere, and we just wanted to talk to you about old Smoky because we know she's a pretty popular truck. So I appreciate your time. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Why don't
you.
you end it with your famous little line?
Y'all get out there and build something.